Thoughts on this weekend and just getting out there and getting a race in on this course?
Yeah, we're really excited about it. We're kind of right in the middle of a big block of training, so we're definitely just focusing on getting a good hard effort in as part of that training block. And really, like, the main purpose of going out there is to see this course, because most of the girls on this particular team haven't. We've only run in Terre Haute, so it'll be good to see the course, see how that is, and yeah, just get a good hard effort in, practice running in a big field, which is always an adjustment.
Is it important to get a good early look at a course like this when it's going to be where the national championships are being held?
Yeah, it's definitely helpful to see it ahead of time, and then as we get closer to the championship stuff, we can kind of visualize more specifically what our race plan is. So it's definitely helpful to see it ahead of time.
You have a real experienced team back. How important still is it to get out there and get into a race with a big field and kind of just get a feel for that?
Cross country, especially these bigger championship races, there's nothing else that really simulates it. Like, even if we're running in a group in practice, there's nothing like running in a field of 300 plus people. So that's just like kind of a totally different animal, and really the only way to practice doing it is to do it more often. So that's definitely one of the objectives of going to the pre-nats is practicing running in the huge field.
Do you have a good sense of this team yet and how good it could be?
We're optimistic about what we have going on. Everybody's like in a pretty good spot right now, and so we're just we're like focusing on the process and trying to get better every week. And we have big goals, but we're really just focusing on getting a little bit better. And like I said, we're in the middle of this big training block, so it's hard to tell exactly like where we're at because we're fatigued from that and everything. But yeah, just trying to keep getting better. And I think we have a really good group in terms of working together. So just like cohesiveness, I think we have a really good group, which says a lot about what we can achieve later on. So.
Do you have individual goals this weekend?
I just want to get out and compete hard and practice being in that big of a field because it's been, a year since I've done that. So, yeah, just go out and be mentally tough. And I think one thing we did really well in Seattle was we got out hard and kind of just like kept grinding and just like stayed where we were supposed to be. And so I think if we can do that in like a much bigger field, that'll be indicative of that we're in a pretty good spot. So that would be good.
Does the strategy change at all when you're in a big field? In terms of how fast you get out, or when you guys go out together, anything like that?
Sure. We haven't really talked specifically about strategy too much yet. Probably wait until the course run through to talk about that more. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a matter of like working together as a group because I don't know, it's helpful in that big of a field to like see familiar faces and know that your teammates are in there working with you. So it'll be a matter of sticking together. I don't know specifically what we're going to work on, but just try to run as a pack most likely.